That was on that head chunk. Yep. Wow, yeah. Pull a little drag. Can I keep him out of the other lines? Yeah, he's just going. I mean, there's good current here. It's not crazy. This is just a really nice fish. Well, river rats, considering the sun's going down and I'm parked below a really giant dam. Makes sense that I'm gonna fish a dam at night, so let's go. Truth of the matter is, I've been fortunate. I've been fortunate to see clients reel in some really nice fish down here. But tonight I think I want to catch a few. So that's going to be the main focus. Taking home an eater wouldn't hurt my feelings either. So it's kind of like a win-win as long as we catch fish. And if we don't, it's still a pretty nice evening. A little chilly, but that's okay. The other truth of the matter is I've caught some pretty darn nice fish, but I've been having some technology issues. And that's okay as well, because I don't know, it's inevitable. Things that work break. Like my boat. I would have been out here, I don't know, hours ago, but I've been working on my boat the majority of the day. That's the thing with a boat versus a kayak. Like a boat, you have to deal with the crap like repairs and stuff, but you get to the spots you want to fish sooner and more conveniently. But with a kayak, you don't have to deal with the repairs and stuff, but getting to the places you want to get fish isn't nearly as convenient. So flip a coin most days. Gonna put me out a big fat 6-rod spread. Gonna go 4 big ones and 2 little guys. It's ripping pretty good in here. I think I'm gonna move out. Yeah, I dig this. And I don't have great bait, but I don't have terrible bait. Half the reason I'm out here tonight is to get fresh bait for the charter trip tomorrow, but these guys are a few days old and they might have been soaking in some water, which isn't ideal. I like my bait to be buried in ice, but not water. But we're gonna throw them out and see what happens. So I'm set up on this edge. It's like a current edge, also a foam edge, not a drop off. That would make it even sweeter. Catfish like edges. They can tuck in and behind something out of the current and zip out and eat stuff, so they can continue to be big, fat, and lazy while continuing to get fat. Or fatter. This is a big bait rig. Got the 10-aught on there. Big baits don't always mean fish, but sometimes they do, so I'll throw it out there. That'll work. That one is literally right on the edge. Living on the edge. Okay. It's gonna get cold, like 30 something. I have my bundle up close, so no worries in that regard. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows in Florida, or at least after the sun goes down. Put a 3-ouncer on this one and a 2-ouncer on the other one, and then we wait for a little bit, not too long. Trying to be optimistic with the crappy bait we have, but we'll see. Crappy bait, crappy weather usually means crappy fishing. And I'm not talking the good kind of crappy fishing. I think they call them specks down here. But you can't catch them if you don't go. So I am out here hoping. All right. Nothing left to do but wait. We got, we had one. On the double hook rig. Should probably rig up another double hook rig. Yeah, it's funny how on days where the weather isn't so great and the bite's not so great that the double hook rig shines. I'm going to take my own advice and make sure I got 2 in the spread with smaller baits. I mean, when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, but if you're not thinking about it, sometimes those ideas don't occur to a guy, at least to me. Hopefully he comes back. Or Big Dad. Hopefully Big Dad comes back. Well, I got us some fresh bait. Gonna hit a few more spots before we're out of time. So I gotta get up early. Hey, we got one. Fresh bait, I guess. Always running at me. I don't know if he's big. That's the clicker. I don't know. Just excited there's a fish on the line. Stay on. You're really fast. Or you came off. You're fast. There's some weight. I'm wrong side of the boat, dude. Okay. Very respectable catfish there. Smoked that head chunk. Oh, he's losing his little catfish mind down there. Yeah, I'm gonna get that net thingy, Bob. Alright, come here, little bud. Just a little closer, a little closer. And this is a prime example of why I go through the trouble of catching live bait. I guess it is possible that I would have caught this fish without. I said live bait, I meant fresh bait. Ooh. All right. A very, very much fun-sized blue cat this evening. Gave me quite a tussle and knocked me out of my email replying stupor. So I appreciate that. And just hearing a rod go down. Didn't even have the lights on. I just heard it, which is honestly pretty satisfying. I'm blabbering, so I'm gonna let him go and get on with his little blue catfish life. All right, see you, bud. And we are on again. This one feels a little, I don't know, there's some substantial weight there. He might have fooled me. I don't know. We'll see when he gets the boat. I think he fooled me. But I'll take him anyway. Yeah, he's helicoptering in the current. That's crazy, the difference fresh bait makes. So far I fished for half as long as I did with the crusty old bait. And this will be the second one. Not as big as the last one, but still pretty darn nice fish. He's grown quite a bit. He might be almost as big as the last one. Okay, you're disconnected. I can't feel my hands. It's a problem when you want to use them. Definitely another quality one. And another unhappy one. Okay. Another quality one. He buried that rod, and I really appreciate him for doing that. He's a swell fellow. I'm gonna let him take off. Live long and prosper, friend. and get 100 pounds. That'd be cool. Okay, so my fingers are numb. I can't feel them, and I'm saying dumber things than normal. So I'm gonna head in, but I'll be back out here in a few days for some more night fishing. So I'll see you then. Well, it is nighttime. First thing we got to do is catch bait. I'm out here with the world famous Ronnie Dixon. Would you describe yourself as world famous?
City famous.
Oh,
County famous.
He's humble. Actually heard of Ronnie listening to a podcast, and so I guess that to me would classify you as world famous. We gotta get bait. You do win the award for the brightest lights on the boat. They do what they're supposed to.
We don't need them in here.
No, they got it lit up pretty good. I can't believe I caught a sucker in here.
Really?
Yeah. He was in the shad school.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird, because I thought it was a gar and then started looking a little closer. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I got live scope in my truck. Yeah.
I was saying it probably wouldn't go in reverse, but it did.
Oh. I had that magic touch. Well, Ronnie made a fruitful throw. He said they're here at night. Now I get to see they're here at night. Them's good gizzards. Kick them in the tote.
Yeah.
Added a stick to the boat collection. It's not to catch the fever. Oh, I'm gonna have to borrow some lead.
That's fine. Got plenty of it.
I'll return it at the end of the evening. I like the high angle on the rod racks. I bet them freaking, when you get a hit, it's just pretty sweet. Oh, he popped off. Little guy. Suppose I'll check my bait. You know what that acted kind of like? Flathead, maybe. That was that head chunk, I think. Sure was. Bet that was a big old flathead. And I just screwed it up. Whoops. That's what you get for being impatient. What's that?
Them reels,
What about them?
you like them?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, we're over here hanging out with the cormorants in the tree. There's like 3. One just flew out. Ronnie had a gar bite. Then I found $5. That was on that head chunk. Yep. Wow, yeah. Pulling a little drag. I don't have it locked down, but man, he pulled that thing down hard. Can I keep him out of the other lines? Yeah, he's just going. He's under it, so. I mean, there's good current here. It's not crazy. This is just a really nice fish. He's freaking out. It'd be really sweet if he just run at the boat. Wow. Here we were just BS, and then suddenly, bam. Yeah, he is stout, buddy. I'm fighting my instinct to tighten the drag down right now. We're still at 100 feet. Don't be snagged. I think he's moving. Yeah, he's like, I think he's all tangled up in the current right now. Because he's like circling up to the top. Yeah, he's coming in backwards now. He's like trying to get into that other one. It is what it is. We'll deal with it when we get him in. It's just a mess. Yeah, he's like, I think he's just tangled and I'm bringing him in backwards and it makes him feel bigger than he actually is. I mean, I think he's a good one. I just want him to stay out of all of your lines. A good spot, Ronnie. This is one of the more serious fish I've hooked down here. All right, I turned the drag up one click. No, that's where I'm weird. All right, I think, here, go underneath, and then over. Hey! He might still be in it, but that'd be my guess. A dandy. I'm ashamed of how much he whooped my butt. I don't either. I think he's just mad.
You want to, you can step down, walk backwards.
Yep. Oh, about fell off the cooler. Is he gonna fit? He fit just fine. I mean, he's a nice fish, but I'm a little embarrassed about that.
High 40s, maybe low 50s. High 40s.
I don't think he's gonna go 50. You got a scale?
Yeah. And some tags.
Oh yeah. He's got a little stubby tail. Well, if you're only gonna catch one in an evening, that's not a bad one. Is he gonna let me hold him? There we go. Yeah.
Here, turn your head.
Oh, I should probably actually act like I know what I'm doing. If there's any proof I don't know what I'm doing, that's it right there. But I don't know. If you're only gonna get one, that's a dandy. And he's got a forked whisker, which I think is kind of neat. You don't see them like that every day. You also don't see ones that weigh 46 pounds every day, like we're looking at right here. So I'm gonna get him back in the water, and if we get one more, that's awesome. And if we don't, this is a pretty dang good one for the evening. All right, I'm gonna get him back in the water and on with his merry way. He was over here eating cormorant poop. Catfish are kind of filthy animals. One attribute I really appreciate about them. See ya. Off he goes to eat some big gizzard shad and cormorant poop. Whoa. Well, river rats, that's pretty much gonna do it for me. Big thanks to Ronnie. Ronnie's one of the guys I talked to a bunch about even coming down here. I said he was world famous, and I was joking, but only kind of. Like, heard him on a podcast. He was nice enough to help answer some of the questions I had before I came down. So, and he was nice enough to invite me on the boat this evening and let me reel in a dandy. But thanks for taking time to watch. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Hope to catch you, John.